You know, life is a roller coaster sometimes, and you need a little bit of a break. So go over to Wonderspaces. Now, if you're watching in a hotel room right now, hi, welcome to Philly.
Hello.
How would you describe Wonderspaces, which is on Market Street?
Interactive art exhibits or installations, art installations that you can really immerse yourself in or contribute to. I went not too long ago for Alex Around Town. And this is one room that's been a staple there, where there's hanging lights, and you can twirl around and take pictures and run through them, and as they change colors.
I've been in that room, and if I go back, do I have to twirl? Is that mandatory?
Do you have to twirl? I mean, I think, why wouldn't you? You wouldn't want to twirl in a place like that?
He's not twirling.
Well, he was, explaining everything to me.
Oh.
I'm just saying. But there's lots of cool things, and I like the fact that even though if you've been before, it changes. So you get reasons to go again, and you won't have the same installations every time.
It is an Instagram wonderland.
And they have a bar in there too, so you can get a little sippy sips.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then everything's kind of blurry in that room with all the lights. Did I tell you about there's a new business just opened up over the weekend? Okay, I'll tell you about it some other time because now Shaynah's ready. Okay. Hi, Shaynah. Shaynah.
Hi. Can you guys hear me okay? This is great. We're Wonderspace is here in Center City. I mean, you can't miss it. First of all, super Instagrammable. I'm joined now by our general manager here. First of all, thank you so much for joining us and talking to us about all this. So we have two exhibits to get to.
Yes.
Talk to me about the first one, because we're going to walk and talk.
Okay. So we are going to be looking at On a Human Scale, which is a piece by Matthew. It is a harpsichord that is mapped with individuals from all walks of life who aren't we going upstairs? Sorry. From all walks of life, each singing a single note, and as you play the keyboard, each note is reflected back to you from that projection. The other piece is called Micromonumental Mapping, The Essence of Creation. It's by a collective called Limelight. It was originally created to be shown at a projection festival on the Lille Opera House in France 2 summers ago that was canceled due to COVID. And in response to that, they scaled it down to about 1/40th of the size. So what you'll see is a 3D rendering of the facade of the Opera House with that projection being shown on it.
Now, this is a huge spot. I mean, you could spend all of your day here looking at these amazing exhibits. We're just kind of walking through here. Guys, look at this.
So this is The Last Word. That is by Illegal Art. And each of the white scrolls is blank. Each of the red scrolls has been written on. The prompt is to finish a conversation, things that you had left unsaid. There are pencils there so folks can fill them out and add their thoughts to the wall.
Amazing. So walk us through to the first new one that just opened up here.
Okay, so Micromonumental is right over here.
Micromonumental mapping, correct?
Yes. Limelight is the artist collective, and this was originally designed to be projected on the front of the Lille Opera House in France. You see the very beginning of it here. They scaled it down to 1/40th of the size when the festival was canceled, and it's being projected on a 3D rendering of the facade of the building.
Amazing. Now this is one of the newer ones that just opened up within
this is one of the newer ones. Mm-hmm.
Amazing. So it was scaled down. It was supposed to be.
It was supposed to be on the actual Opera House facade, so this is being shown at 1/40th of the size. So they figured if they couldn't go big, they would go micro, and this also gets it in front of folks who might not be able to travel to France to see this in real life.
Amazing, amazing. Now I'm so intrigued by this human scale one that's over here with a piano, right?
Yes,
you could play the notes.
Matthew. Yes, so this piece is by Matthew. It's new. We just added it, and you're going to see a harpsichord in here. The visitors are invited to play.
Okay.
And each note is connected to one of the faces that you see on this screen.
Amazing. We're going to just give you guys a sense. It gets really dark in here, but when you show, there's a piano, and you can play your note. So each note is reflected in the note that you're playing on the piano.
Yes, absolutely. Take a try.
All right, let me see this. I've never played, first of all, so don't shoot.
Now that's new. I have not seen that one. Shaynah, great job.